I recently included the iMac Pro into my workflow. This is a newly introduced machine from Apple, and I wanted to share with you my initial impressions. Now, this isn't a full review. I wanted to put together a quick video to kind of share with you what is good about the machine and what's bad about it. Also, this is an upgrade from my 2013 trash can Mac Pro. It is lesser in the specifications realm, but it is performing higher and better than the Mac Pro. With all that said, let's go ahead and talk about the most important thing to me in this whole upgrade, because I've never owned an iMac in my previous life, is the form factor. The all-in-one design is a cleaner workstation environment for me. I've been able to simplify my workspace and the peripherals that are connected to my machine. Additionally, I've simplified the data connections that are running out of were running out of my 2013 Mac Pro. The bad thing about the form factor is that it has sealed RAM, CPU, GPU, and it is non-user upgradable without voiding your warranty. Now, with those compromises, I've been able to identify the pluses in that is that you get the 5K display, which is phenomenal to look at. One silly thing that I'm really excited about is the ability to change the brightness of my screen on the keyboard. That's silly, but I wasn't able to do that on the Mac Pro because of the LG display that I was running off that. I had to actually go to the display and change those things. Additionally, another thing that's kind of silly, but I really am happy about is how quick the wireless peripherals connect to the iMac. I usually had to wait when I boot up my Mac Pro in the past for a little bit before everything connected. I literally turn this thing on, and if the keyboard and mouse are connected or actually powered on before I turn on the system, they're connected and I can type and enter my password immediately. I don't know how much time that'll save me over the life of the computer, but those are two super stupid, silly things that I really enjoy about this system. So in my month of use, I've produced quite a bit of video, and with Adobe's recent release of CRM support, which is Cinema Raw Light on the Canon C200, this thing is beastly. And I think the best configuration is the base model with a couple of caveats. One, you can pick it up for $1,000 off, which you are able to do sometimes because Micro Center has $1,000 discount on the base configuration of this system. And the other caveat is that you don't necessarily need the raw horsepower that the higher performance systems offer. Side note with that is that I found over many years of reselling Macs and purchasing them that the resale value on the baseline models is much better. You'll be able to recoup much more of your investment in that system over time because you'll find more of a seller base with the baseline model than what you would find of build to order configurations of the iMac Pro. The base model works great for me and is performing much better than my 12 core Mac Pro trash can. Adobe is infamous for only utilizing one of the GPUs in the dual GPU system of the trash can. With this, I get 8 gigabytes of video RAM that is available to me when I'm editing, and it just really works really well. Editing 4K footage is a breeze, and I really enjoy working on this machine, much more than I thought. I was a bit nervous in selling my maxed out Mac Pro in trade for the iMac baseline, but now having done it and having had the time to spend with the iMac Pro over the past month, I don't regret it at all. It's a newer machine, and it's cleaned up my workspace, and it's made my workstation look much more productive because I don't have all these cords and everything running out of everything. I was able to consolidate a bunch of things and get rid of things off of my table and open up table space for me. It just makes it feel refreshed. And with that, it's a beautiful machine that has enough power to do exactly what I need it to do when I need it to do it. I haven't had any issues and haven't hit any hiccups. One thing that is especially surprising to me is its ability to edit using Adobe Premiere, because those of you that are experienced editors and things like that on Macintosh or Mac OS know that Adobe is kind of crippling or can cripple your system with this, it just breezes through edits, renders, exports, everything. Another thing that is really surprising to me is the CRM support that Adobe brought to it. I thought that would be choked up in a workflow situation, but it's not. It can literally play back CRM files natively at half resolution with no problem, with little to no dropped frames, and I really am enjoying this experience. Now, to finish up this video, do I recommend it? Well, under a couple of conditions. Do you need the multi-core power that this system offers? If you don't, and you primarily work in single core type of applications that take advantage of single core performance, this system is definitely not for you. The next thing in would I recommend this system to you is if you don't mind being limited to the hardware that you can't upgrade yourself without voiding your warranty. RAM sealed in, CPU sealed in, the GPU soldered to the logic board. You can't replace the storage or anything yourself. You have to take it into Apple and get it serviced. One thing with that is that Apple has announced an upgrade program for your iMac Pro, but I'm sure that's not going to be cheap. Not nearly as cheap as if you could just open up your system yourself and replace those parts. If you don't mind that, then this system is definitely for you. And the final element of my recommendation to you is that if you can get this system on sale. There are some deep discounts out there where you can price match with like Best Buy and all types of stuff like that. If you can get this system at a $1,000 discount, I highly recommend it to you, especially the baseline model. Additionally, you can find a ton of sales on B&H through my affiliate link down in the description. If you shop through them and you live outside of New York or New Jersey, you save on tax and shipping. So with that combined with the discount that they offer, you're saving a pretty penny. You get free shipping and all that type of stuff. I would not recommend this system to you at full MSRP from Apple. I just wouldn't. $5,000 is kind of pushing it, especially for a baseline system that you can't upgrade yourself. But at $4,000, definitely thumbs up, or even $4,500, thumbs up. Go for it. If you're on the fence for this system and you're not one of those that need the build to order or the upgraded options, the baseline model is perfect for you if you can get it on sale. Well, that about does it for me in this video. If you liked it, please feel free to give me a thumbs up. If you didn't, you know what to do. Thank you for taking the time to watch. I am Tomas, and I will catch you in the next one. Oh, and by the way, I did purchase this with my own money. Nobody sent it to me or anything like that. So yeah, nothing to disclose. See you in the next one.